Replace your 3G SIM card today for the real official 4G SIM and receive 1 gigabyte of internet data for free.
Really?
Yes, get 1 gigabyte for free just by replacing your SIM card at any official outlet with no loss of contact. The cost of bundle from the 3G SIM card is the same for the 4G SIM.
What are the immediate things that you need at the moment?
The immediate things we need at the moment is medical treatment. That's what we want. Our main concern is medical treatment. That's the first priority, because we the victims are dying one by one. So as far as, and the government did not take any responsibility. So as far as the government don't want to take more responsibility, and the TRC is about to come. If they cannot accommodate, if they cannot help us with our medical treatment, we are going to boycott the TRC. We're going to boycott it for sure.
Okay, when have you met Barrow since he took over office? If so, what did he tell you people?
I met with Barrow just day after the inauguration. By then we were in Dakar. He promised me that when we come back home, they will take care of us. They will send us for overseas treatment. And when he came back in the Gambia, we met in State House. But during that meeting, he didn't promise us anything.
Okay, so since you returned to Gambia, he also came back to Gambia. You did not receive any medical assistance from the government?
No. Since I came back to Gambia, we have 18 months now. We have not received anything.
So you said if you will boycott the TRC, when do you think you will do this, and why will you boycott the TRC?
Because our health is more important than the TRC. That's why we want to consider. That's why we want to boycott it.
So the TRR is looking into the crimes that were allegedly committed under Jammeh. But what you want for is for the government to address your medical issues. Yeah,
our medical issue is more important. And as far as the April 10 and 11, the commission report has been revealed since year 2002. I think 2002, and yet still nothing has been done. And the new government too, they revealed the same commission. And yesterday they didn't take any step. That's why.
Are you hopeful, or do you have confidence in this TRRC?
No. I'm not. I don't have any hope, because what we need first. That's what we want. We consider our health. That's the most important thing we want. Apart from our health, we cannot do anything. We cannot go and confess to the TRRC without these conditions. No. We are not ready to do that.
I understand you are part of the students who were shot. What happened to you, and in what area of your body are you paralyzed, or what happens? Which part of the body is not functioning?
I'm paralyzed from the neck down.
So if you get an assistant, you go for overseas treatment. You are hopeful that you will recover.
Yeah. That's what I believe, because I was having treatment in Dakar, and the doctors, they confirmed that. Whenever I go for overseas treatment, I can be able to make it again.
Did the doctor tell you how much money you will need for you to go for that operations or medical treatment?
No. The doctor did not tell me anything about that.
Okay, what do you have for the public, since you will need an assistant to go for a medical overseas treatment?
We are calling the Gambian public to help us. As far as the government don't want to take their responsibility, so we are calling the whole Gambia, whoever can be able to help.
Imagine you have a medical treatment, you recover fully. What will you be doing next?
I want to continue my studies. After recovering from my health, I want to continue my education. I want to be a lawyer. That's my main target.
What message do you have for the president, Adama Barrow, and his government in terms of your health condition?
The government, when it comes to the government, they know our conditions very well, because I meet several people. Several of these government officers, they know my conditions very well, because they meet me when I was in Dakar, and they know everything about us. Especially the Minister of Justice, he knows everything about us, because he was part of the lawyers who were fighting for us since day one.
I was shot on the April 10th, and in a student demonstration, year 2000. Since then, we are struggling with the bullet wound. And at this moment, we need medical treatment. As my colleague rightly said, we need medical treatment, because we've been suffering for 18 good years. Previous government did not take care of us, and we were hopeful that when this new government came into power, they will look into our case and at least take care of us medically, educationally, and other stuffs. But it was unfortunate, definitely.
Since that incident happened, how have you been feeling, and has it affected you in one way or the other?
Very, very well, because number one, health-wise, it has affected me. Educational-wise also, it has affected me. Because I stopped at grade 9 at that moment, and as you can see, I can't walk without the support of crutches. It has affected me both health-wise, educational-wise.
So you too need an overseas treatment. Do you know how much money was involved for your treatment?
Exactly, I need overseas treatment as my colleagues, but I don't know exactly how much amount should be spent or can be spent on my treatment or on our treatment, I can say. I don't know exactly how much is the amount. I cannot tell that one.
Do you feel been betrayed by the government, or your concern or your issues has not been addressed?
We feel betrayed, definitely, because before and during the campaign, many people, especially this recent government, their officials, they were telling us, let us campaign. After the election, when we win, you people, your issue will be taken care of. We were hopeful at that time. After the campaign also, we voted for Adam Barrow, and he won. Ministers, himself, MPs, they were telling us very, very sweet words. We are hopeful that, things are going to be better, because there was a lot of promise. Even the president himself, His Excellency, he promised us that, things are going to be better for us. But unfortunately, nothing has been done for us, health-wise, educationally. We feel betrayed, definitely, to be honest with you.
April 10th, 11 survival. I was shot on my leg. Right now, I really need medical treatment. Like my colleague says, all that we are looking for right now is medical treatment. And that is the only thing that can help us get out of the situation that we are in right now.
18 years on, what have you been doing since when the incident happened?
18 years. Since then, I've been doing nothing. Just been at home, sitting doing nothing, because I dropped out of school after my grade 10 since this incident happened. I could not get back to school. I was undergoing medical treatment at RVTH, which could not complete there. Then they have to discharge me, have to stay at home. Since then, I didn't do anything.
So you also join in your peers that if they do not provide medical treatment, you will also boycott the TRC?
That is the bottom line of it. Because the TRC is part of, how do I call it, forgiving and accepting forgiveness, and the like. Our health conditions are much more important than that right now. If we can regain our health conditions back, before you think of forgiveness, you have to be physically okay, then you have to think of forgiving somebody who committed a crime against you and the like. But with these conditions, like Yusufa, can Yusufa get to the TRRC on a wheelchair and forgive somebody who did what happens to him? And me too. I am using 2 crutches. Can I get to the TRRC with this? And somebody came out and told me, I was the one who shot you. Then I said, it's okay, that's the end of it. At least when I get my health back, I know it's not the end of it. Because what has gone after these 18 years, I've lost so many things. My education, my health, and all other benefits that should have come my way, I've lost all. At least by now, if I have completed my education, I could have banged in my master's degree or more. because I have a friend who is a corporate manager. He has his master's right now. I was in the same class with him. I could have been a corporate manager in one of these organizations or institutions, but dropping out of school because of this incident caused me not to complete my education. So boycotting the TRC is obvious without the medical needs that we want.
So when do you think you will start? Because the TRC has been launched. So when are you going to start the boycotting?
Right now, we will start it right now, unless we see actions from the government that is promising that they are really ready to take care of us. We have nothing to do against the TRC secretariat. It's their body. That's their own part, and it's their body. But we will boycott it not because of the TRC secretariat, but we are boycotting the government for them wanting us to get to the TRC. That is what we will boycott.
What will be your message to the public?
My message is we, the April 10th, 11 victims, are still looking for medical treatment. We are still asking for help. We are still asking for support because we want our health back. We want to get back to school. We want to have our degrees. All of us here, we were dreaming of becoming a professional in one career or another. So we still have that in us, that we can still be somebody in the future and help build the Gambia.
Africa Global is pleased to launch Dalaba Housing Estate. Dalaba Housing Estate is our newest estate located on the Sukuta Jabang Road. You can buy a finished 2 or 3 bedroom house or service plots accompanied with a free fence and gate. At Dalaba Housing Estate, you get to enjoy bituminized roads, gated and fenced properties, solar street lights, water reticulation, public amenities, 1,500 fruit trees aligned in streets and many more. Make a 25% down payment today and spread the balance conveniently for 10 years with GT Bank, EcoBank and Trust Bank. Terms and conditions apply. Wait, this is the best part. We are giving a discount on outright payments. For more information and exceptional service, please call our office line on +220 4410 Better still, call us on mobile or via WhatsApp on +220 376 2333 or +220 776 2333. You can also visit our website on www.tafafricaglobal.com. TAF Africa Global. Our experience is global. Our focus is Africa.